Today we're going to examine one of the coolest figures of speech that there is, the euphemism. If life gets awkward, messy, or downright uncomfortable, you need a well-chosen euphemism. They are the linguistic equivalent of a soft cushion to break the fall. In plain terms, a euphemism is a mild, indirect word or phrase used to replace one that could be considered harsh, blunt, or downright unpleasant. It's like calling a spade, but with a gentle pat on the back. Take, for instance, the workplace. No one wants to be told that they are being fired. Ouch. Instead, you might hear that they are being let go or that position is being made redundant. It's essentially a corporate hug, softening the blow of bad news. Or how about the realm of aging? Rather than saying someone is getting old, we might say they are becoming seasoned or their golden years. It's a way to make the inevitable seem a bit more like a luxurious wine aging in a barrel instead of a car rusting in the driveway. Or how about the terms restroom or bathroom instead of asking you to use the toilet? Well, everybody has to go at some point, but we prefer not to talk about it directly, so we use a euphemism instead. Euphemisms aren't just for real-life situations. They've been cleverly employed in literature too. Take George Orwell's 1984, where newspeak is used to make terrible things sound almost acceptable. Instead of torture, the government uses the term enhanced interrogation techniques. Talk about putting lipstick on a pig. In J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, the phrase passing into the West is a poetic way of saying someone has died. It's a euphemism that makes death sound like a peaceful journey to a better place, rather than the abrupt end that it is. And in Shakespeare's Hamlet, when the prince refers to death as shuffling off this mortal coil, he's giving the Grim Reaper a more poetic, less terrifying persona. After all, who wouldn't prefer to imagine death as a slow dance in the night? Now, why do we even bother with euphemisms? Well, for one, they're great at protecting people's feelings. Imagine telling your friend that their new haircut makes them look a bit like a poodle that got caught in a blender. Instead, you could say that it's a bold choice or a unique style. The truth is still there, but it's wrapped in a cozy blanket of tact. Euphemisms also help us navigate sensitive topics without causing offense. Talking about death, for example, is never easy, but phrases like passed away or gone to a better place can help soften the conversation. It's like serving someone a bitter pill, but coating it with sugar first. And let's not forget humor. Euphemisms can be downright hilarious when you consider the lengths we go to in order to avoid saying what we really mean. Describing someone as being vertically challenged instead of short, or saying someone is economical with the truth instead of calling them a liar. It's like playing a constant game of verbal charades. The humor comes from the creative, sometimes absurd ways to dance around the truth, turning what could be a harsh reality into something that we can chuckle and laugh at. Remember, a good euphemism can be your best friend. Is irony one of the lowest forms of wit, or can it be the highest? On your screen is a link that you can click looking at the fascinating world of irony. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this interesting, please click the like button and consider subscribing, and we will definitely see you in the next one.